Hey, what's up, people? It's your boy J Dub. I want to first give a formal intro of who I am and what I do. I'm an entrepreneur, businessman with a passion for health and fitness. So I am a National Academy of Sports Medicine certified personal trainer. And I want to start by doing inbox questions. So I want to answer those questions. Most of the time I'll be broadcasting from my mini gym at my garage at the crib. But, I do travel and things of that nature. So the first question is, what do you eat? That seems like a very open-ended and broad question. I eat things that are high in protein and low in carbs. There are days where I will consume a decent amount of carbs because carbs are stored energy. So you need pasta, rice, potatoes, things of that nature. So if you're going to be engaging in some activity, like say the following day, so you can have carbs for dinner or for lunch, and then the next day you're going to use them, you're going to burn them. So typically that's what I eat. I don't recommend fad diets. I don't recommend particular products because I know I'm going a bit further with the question here. So there's no brand that I recommend. I've turned down endorsement deals because there were some products I didn't believe in. I'll use the product, I've given them away to people, and I've gotten a negative feedback along with my own, and I chose not to endorse brands. So if I endorse a brand or a product, believe me, it's something that I believe in. Number 2, you look like you live in the gym. How many hours do you spend per session, and how many days a week? All right, that's a typical type question that people ask. I usually try to keep my actual session to an hour or less. The belief that you need to spend hours and hours in a gym is very misguided. You put the work in. I have a timer. I set my timer over there on the wall, and I start at 60 and it counts down, or I'm setting up to do X amount of rounds. That would be sets for some people. And I do X amount of exercises within those sets, and you just keep going. A typical session would be 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. That rest isn't really rest. It's me transitioning from one exercise to the other, or one modality to the next. Modality is what you use to accomplish your exercise. Example, free weights, dumbbells, kettlebells, Bosu ball. Those are modalities. Battle rope. So typically for me, an hour or less. If I'm training someone, especially that first couple of times, it could run over a little bit past an hour, hour 15, maybe an hour and a half. But we from that point, after the assessment is over, we can get it down to an hour and sometimes even less. I typically train different muscle groups or body parts per session. So that's what limits the amount of time that you're spending in the gym. It's simple. How many days a week? For me personally, anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week. There's 7 in the calendar. I understand, 7 days a week. Anywhere from 3 to 5. We all have busy schedules. There's a lot going on in just this training. So I make the time based on my personal schedule. And keep in mind, I put my clients first. So there may be a whole day or two that go by that I don't get the hour or whatever it is to do an actual legit training session because I have clients. I have a real job during the day, a 9 to 5, and then I work with my clients. So sometimes we do morning sessions and we do evening sessions. But my goal obviously is to open my own facility, and I'll be training people there. Right now I rent space a couple hours a day during the week, and that's how I'm typically training. One-on-ones I typically bring here to my mini studio, and it's been working. So that's one of the good things. Number 3, do you travel to train people? The answer is everything has a price. So yes, I do travel. I have traveled, and believe me, it's not cheap on the end of the client. So if you have something like that, you have a need like that, reach out to me and let me know. We will make it work. Money talks, and you will get the results. Number 4, what levels of training or fitness levels do you normally work with? Oh, that's an easy answer. all. I don't have any limitations. I can work out with your grandmother, get her moving, get her body parts, toned up a little bit and just keep her heart pumping, or work with top athletes. So everything in between. So all fitness levels. I'll put a routine together. We do an assessment up front to see where you are, and then we push you from there. And we always tweak it based on your progress. Your progress is your measurements physically, your actual measurements around, like your waist, your chest, your arms, things of that nature. How many inches are you losing? Are you getting faster, stronger? We always revisit your original numbers, and we look at you week to week, month to month to see what type of progress you're making. Finally, last question. How to get great looking abs? Listen, you gotta be careful when you're writing this stuff down. So how to get great looking abs? First of all, it's a 3-part thing. The first part of it is dedication. You gotta want great looking abs. You can't just stand in front of a mirror with a donut in your mouth saying, I wish I had those great looking abs. That's the first part. The second part is a ton of ab exercises, but going to the gym, and I'm not knocking any gym, and using all those machines, all the equipment that they have that works for abs is not going to do it either. So I do the atomic sit-up, atomic push-ups, knees to chest, and Russian twists and crunches. Those are the things that are your core of burning that stuff on top of your abs so that you can get them revealed. So I use the TRX, which is a suspension training mechanism. You'll see that in my videos. And I use weight plates for different things that I'm doing. But that's it, man. You got to have the determination. You got to do various ab exercises. And you also have to do a lot of cardio. Cardio helps sweat all that and you burn all that fat off. So you slim it down and you tighten it up. That's it. It's really that simple. So for the initial video, this is a little bit longer than I wanted it to go. But keep in mind, I'm here for you. I got you going forward, and the videos will get a lot better. All right? Take care.